Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome to another edition of Maccabeestv. It's your brother, Priest Danyaahla, Alliance of Israel, Maccabees Alliance Council, with a little early morning live stream. About to head out and go to the gym in a moment. But somebody sent me a video yesterday, and I watched it. And the video was by, I'll just call it one of Israel's staunchest antagonists, who is hell-bent on antagonizing the Israelite movement. The video was by this brother. I'm not gonna say no names right now, that's not important. But you brothers and sisters, you see the title of the video. It's called The Prophecy. And so as I watched this video, I said, I think there's a lot of people that are outside the scope of being Israelites, that are outside the scope of the Bible, that really don't understand this movement or this thing that the Most High is doing in this earth. So I thought it my duty to explain a few things to those of you brothers and sisters that hate God and hate the Bible. I want to explain something to you. As you brothers and sisters come in, please hit the like button so it moves up in the algorithm and so more people can see the video. Shout out to Crown Me 13. So what is the prophecy? You might, brothers and sisters might ask, what does the title have to do with? Well, I was watching this video and this brother made a prophecy outright and said that within 1 year, so starting from yesterday, which I believe was September 5th, I could be wrong, within 1 year of yesterday, so from yesterday to next year, same date, there will be a major Israelite figure, personality, whatever you want to call it, that will leave the movement and denounce the Bible. That was the prophecy. I want to start off by saying, if that doesn't happen in 1 year, that makes you a false prophet. Just so you know, if that doesn't happen within 1 year of yesterday, that a major Israelite will leave the truth and renounce the Bible, that makes you a false prophet. And you hate the Bible so much that that's what you're hoping for. And the reason why you would hope for something like that is because you are carnal. That's why. You don't understand the way that this Israelite thing works. So let me explain it to you. Our Lord, Yahushua, Christ, started off with 70 disciples and wound up with 12. The Apostle Paul taught many people, including Demas, who went off, including Titus, who went off. Because the Bible speaks about people having a dispensation of the gospel. What is a dispensation of the gospel? The Most High will use you for a certain amount of time to accomplish certain things, and then you're going to fall off. It happens all throughout the scriptures and all throughout history. So that's why Christ said many are called, but few are chosen. The goal is not to be called. The goal is to endure to the end so that you can be chosen. That's what you don't understand. But those of us in this Israelite movement, we understand this thing. So if your prophecy is true, that within 1 year, a major Israelite will leave the movement and denounce the Bible because that's what you hope for, because that's what you're carnal, what will that mean? I'm going to tell you, it means nothing, because there's no such thing as an Israelite that can't be replaced. Every Israelite, everybody, I don't care who it is replaceable. The brothers that brought me into the truth 27 years ago, they're not around no more, but I'm still here. The very elders that stood on those platforms for years and taught me, many of them have gone off. Some of them have gone off into other doctrines. Some of them have denied the faith. The very teachers that taught me. But I'm still here because they're not irreplaceable. They weren't irreplaceable. They had that dispensation of the gospel for a time. They were called, but they were not chosen. The goal is not to be called. The goal is to be chosen. And when you are in this thing and you're not carnal and you're spiritual, you understand these things. So it wouldn't matter who it is that went off. It wouldn't matter who it is. It wouldn't matter what the name is. If you're carnal and you see somebody that's an Israelite that you've been watching on YouTube or whatever platform for years, and you see them go off and you go off with them, then you wasn't chosen. It's just that simple. And the rest of us that's in the movement will continue without that person and without you. And guess what? If I go off, right, the movement will continue without me. That's the way it goes. So shalom, brother Yael, you asking what's going on? Like I said, man, somebody sent me a video yesterday. Somebody outside the community that's an antagonizer of the community made a prophecy boldly and said that within 1 year, a major Israelite figure, personality, whatever you want to call it, will leave the movement and deny the Bible. And you know what? I'm making a video to say, so what? We'll continue without them. We'll continue without them. If that's true. If it doesn't happen, that person is a false prophet. And because they're carnal, that's what they're hoping for. Because in their mind, that's a victory. In their mind, it will be a victory to see somebody that everybody knows go off. That's not a victory, bro. That's not a victory. I could take you in the Bible and show you that people, prominent names that walk with Christ, prominent names that walk with Paul, that went off. And the movement continued. If Danyaahla goes off tomorrow, the movement continues. Guess what? I'm going to tell y'all something. And brothers that go back to the old school, they can back me up on this. And it happened. Ariah used to say that about himself. How many of y'all know that? Ariah used to say that about himself. He was like, even if I go off, don't follow me. This is still, do what you're doing, before he really went off. And we all know that right now he's off. And we didn't follow him. We didn't follow him. We didn't follow him. Because no man is an island. And no man is so important that the truth will not go on without them. Only a carnal person thinks like that. Only a carnal person would think. Right, exactly. Yeah, it was. He said it from a place of scoffing and hating, not just camp hating, hating the Bible and the truth, period. That's where that came from. Wanting to see this movement fail. But I got news for you. This Israelite movement is not going to fail. We've seen the worst things that we could see. Not to say that more is not coming, but we've seen them. What brothers and sisters don't understand, back in the days when I first came into the truth, 27 years ago, I remember the elders saying that at that time, now we're talking about 92, 93. We're talking about 92, 93, right? When I came into the school, the elders used to say, specifically Marshall, he used to say that if everybody that passed through the doors of the school was still there, they would have had enough men to fill up Yankee Stadium. That's what he said. This is in 92. We're now almost 30 years removed from that. Do you know how many Israelites have come in and out the truth since then? Do you know how many? It's like a revolving door. But they were called, but they wasn't chosen. Because nobody's irreplaceable. And some brothers, that's why the Most High said, you're not supposed to have pride. Because you are replaceable, and I am replaceable. It doesn't matter who you are. So it wouldn't matter if anybody, I don't care who it is, leaves the truth, denies the faith, this movement will go on. The genie is out the bottle. The Israelites are not going anywhere. Sorry to tell you. And a lot of times, a lot of brothers are not spiritual to understand certain things. And I'm going to explain something to you, right? I know a lot of brothers and sisters, I get this myself from a lot of brothers and sisters. They say, oh, it's so many camps, it's so many this, it's so many that. Let me explain something to you. Sometimes that's why the Most High says in Isaiah 55, his thoughts not your thoughts, his ways not your ways. With our carnal eyes, we long for the day. I long for the day. When I came into the school, all the camps were together. We were all under one roof. We were all under one roof. And it broke my heart when the school split. And split and split and split and split and split, and you have all these camps. It broke my heart. You see? But I'm going to tell you something, man. The Most High knew what he was doing. Because now, if you look at the thing from another lens, right? It is so many camps out here. It's so many brothers. Every day a new camp is popping up. The government can't possibly buy everybody out. They can't buy everybody. They're not cutting that many checks. So you might have some brothers that might sell out. You might have some brothers that might deny the faith. You might have some brothers that might err from the faith. You might have some brothers that might take some money from the government. You might have that. But they can't buy everybody. They can't buy everybody. So the movement will continue with or without whomever, including myself. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. In my small mind, when I came into the truth, I thought we would go right into the kingdom with the elders being alive. Two of the most prominent elders, Marshawn and Yaquab, is in the spirit world. And the rest of them that are still alive went the hell off. But we still here. We still here. And the truth will still be here if I leave it tomorrow, or if you leave it tomorrow, or anybody. So, once again, and I'm going to be out here, like I said, I'm about to go, you know what I'm saying, get it in the gym. That's why y'all see me in my sweats and everything. About to go get it in the gym. But I just wanted to say that. Somebody sent me a video. For those of y'all just coming in, somebody sent me a video. And then within the video, what stuck out to me that made me do this is that a brother said that within a year, a prominent Israelite, whomever it is, this is the prophecy, this is somebody that hates God, that hates the Bible, said that within a year, a prominent Israelite will leave the truth and deny the Bible. And my response to that is, so the hell what? Guess what's going to happen? The truth will continue. We will laugh it off, you know what I'm saying? Talk about that individual like a dog, because that's what I'll do. That's what I'm going to do. Talk about them like a dog, right? And the truth will continue. The truth is going nowhere, it cannot be stopped. The genie is out the bottle. I don't give a damn how many shows are done. I don't give a damn how many movies that they make to try to mock the Israelites. I don't give a damn how much fake propaganda that they put out there against us. This truth will continue. It will continue. And brothers and sisters, I really want to end it here with this. I can't say it enough. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself the truth will go on without you. And I'm looking you guys, brothers and sisters, in your eyes that's watching me tell you it will go on without me. That's just the way it works. Because this is not of man. Most High told Moses he could raise up stones. Most High don't need you. And he don't need me. All right? Period. And the Most High will find brothers and sisters that want to be faithful to this thing until the end. That's why I said before, and I'm going to say again, it's not about being called, it's about being chosen. And in order for you to be chosen, you have to endure till the end. Anybody that was never called, never chosen to begin with. And we understand this thing because we're not carnal, we are spiritual. So if that happens, what is that meme that they have on Facebook where it does like this? Hey, it is what it is. It will be no tear shed. You know what I'm saying? Whatsoever. If somebody leaves the truth tomorrow and goes into madness, goes into Kemet or whatever that nonsense is that you're in, you know who I'm talking. You know I'm talking to you that said that. If they go into Kemet, so what? Now I'm gonna talk about them like a dog. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. If you leave this truth and go into Kemet, I'm gonna talk about you like a dog. If you leave this truth and go into Christianity, I'm gonna talk about you like a dog. That's what I'm gonna do. You leave this and start going and eating shrimp, lobster, crab, pork, I'm gonna talk about you like a dog. You're out of your mind. You go start bowing down before these daggone Egyptian statues and pharaohs and stuff like that and following behind Kemet. Talk about Akhenaten was a great man. You know, Akhenaten, you know what I'm saying? He brought monotheism into Egypt. Akhenaten was a pedophile. Akhenaten was a pedophile. I said it, and I could prove it. So, you go and you leave the truth and go follow behind that, man, I'm gonna talk about you like a dog. That's the way it goes, right? But if it be the will of the Most High, everybody, all you brothers and sisters, all the leaders in Israel, etc., we all endure to the end, because that's where the reward is. The reward is endurance to the end, brothers and sisters. That's it. So I just wanted to say that because I think people got this movement twisted. I think people really got us twisted. They think that if somebody leaves tomorrow and runs over there or runs over here, then we're going to be crying. We ain't going to be crying. We're going to talk about that person like a dog and keep it moving. For real. With that being said, it's your brother, Priest Danyaahla. Lines of Israel, Maccabees, and Lions Council. I'm out of here. I'll be back at y'all with a couple videos this weekend if it be the Most High's will. Of course, we'll go live from camp like we always do. And that's it, man. Peace to everybody. Thank y'all for coming in early. They're gonna start getting me with the damn questions. So the brother of the world of blacks, Elias says, damn, what does UPK stand for? Universal Practical Knowledge. I can't tell you what REI meant when he came up with Universal Practical Knowledge. I wasn't there. I came into the truth in 1992. I couldn't tell you what he meant by that. That's what it was called when I got there. And I rolled with it. It's not wicked. It wasn't wicked, so I rolled with it. You know what I'm saying? I guess you can just look at the word, look at the definition of each word. Universal. What is something? Knowledge that's practical, meaning it's applicable. You know what I'm saying? Etc. It's nothing really deep about that whatsoever. Shout out to everybody. Shout out GMS Rebuker and Tempter too. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful precepts that the brothers put it in there. You know, and even some of you brothers, like I know that brother right there, GMS Rebuker and Tempter. He's part of that camp. They done seen brothers come and go, but them brothers continue and they endure. That's just what it is. Brother, universal doesn't necessarily mean Catholic. You're being simple now. So the only definition for universal is Catholic. By the way, right, let me just say this, and I'm not arguing with nobody this morning, but I'm gonna show you how that statement is really a stupid statement, right? How could the universal, okay, so the school was called the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. So you applied the universal to the Roman Catholic Church. Let me show you how simple you are. How could the universal be compared to the Catholic Church? When the Catholic Church uses the word universal, they're talking about everybody, all nations on the earth. You know how you know the universal in the school's name is not talking about that? Because we teach only Israel can receive salvation. So that's a bad analogy, brother. That's a bad analogy. If we got that from the Roman Catholic Church, we'd have the same dogma, all nations, and we don't. So you're mistaken. Stop reaching. Stop reaching. Brothers and sisters, hit the like button if you're in here and on your way out. I appreciate y'all. You niggas like to promote. You niggas like to argue first thing in the morning. World of Blacks, you know, you're a super troll because you keep making these accounts and popping up on everybody's timeline. Number one, I'm gonna tell you straight up and down, you didn't know Abba Bivens and you didn't know REI. Now, I didn't know Bivens, but I did know REI because I was in the school and I used to work for the elders. So I did know REI, but you didn't know neither. So you don't know what the hell you talking about. You niggas, a lot of you dudes that was never in the school like to talk about REI, but you don't know him. You never met him. You know how you know? Let me tell you something real quick, and I'm gonna get out of here. For real, I'm gonna get out of here. You know how you niggas know about anything that happened at the old school? Because we told you. That's how you know. Everything that you guys know about the old school and the elders is because we told you. That's how you know. You never met none of them guys. None of you niggas. I'm talking about you. You conscious Negroes, you Christians, and the rest of you haters. None of you guys know. Prove that Abba Bivens didn't teach. Prove that Abba Bivens didn't teach about Yahweh Shai. You got some tapes of Abba Bivens lessons, World of Blacks? If you have some tapes of Abba Bivens teaching that you could upload and show me that he didn't teach that, I'll humble myself. But you speaking from emotion and you speaking from opinion. You have no facts to back that up. You have no facts to back that up. If he didn't teach that, provide some lessons that he taught, because there are tapes of him teaching. You know, there are tapes of him teaching on YouTube. They're rare, but there are some. Could you provide me with a tape that backs up what you said, or are you regurgitating something that you heard from somebody else? And why be a super troll? Why make like 15 accounts? Why don't you just teach? Do your thing. Why you got so many accounts? You're just an idiot, man. You're just an idiot. If any of my because I ain't got time. If any of my moderators in there, you could block that clown. He's a clown. I just told you. How can universal mean Catholic if we teach the opposite? We teach the opposite of that. We teach the opposite of all nations. So how can that possibly mean Catholic? You are just an idiot. Beautiful, GMS Rebuker and Tempter. Beautiful, beautiful. These guys are dumb. They're just dumb. All right? They're just dumb. With that being said, brothers and sisters, I'm out of here. This is your brother, Priest Danyaahla. Let me go take out some of this aggression in the damn gym before I take my phone and throw it. I'm about tired of some of you. I'm about tired of some of you Negroes that call yourself Israelites. I'm about tired of some of you guys, man. I really am, you know. I really am. But unfortunately, we live in a place where we can't lay hands on you like we did in ancient times. Not yet. You know what I'm saying? But as my man Sizzler said, that day will come. You heard? Peace out. Hit the like button. I say shalom.